How does the Behringer C1 pair up with the Behringer Uphoria UM2? Let's find out in this video. What's up guys, it's tech-raccoon back with another video, and I've actually gotten quite a lot of comments on all the Behringer C1 videos that I've done about how this microphone pairs up with the Behringer Uphoria UM2 interface. And what you can hear right now is this microphone plugged into the Behringer Uphoria UM2 interface. And I have the gain a little bit below 50% to stop me from clipping, and my levels peak at about negative 12 dB. So that does mean I will probably have to boost the audio very slightly in post. So the Behringer Uphoria UM2 is a very good interface for 50 Australian dollars, and I've been using mine for 4 years, as I've mentioned in lots of my other videos. And this interface only has one XLR port, so you can only plug in one microphone through XLR, but you do also get an instrument port in there as well as a headphone jack and speakers out on the back of it. And then you have three knobs. You have the gain knob for the XLR, the gain knob for the instrument port, and then a gain knob for the speakers and headphones. On the back you also get a 48 volt power switch. Now for this microphone you will need to turn on that 48 volt power switch. I know I've gotten a lot of questions about this microphone and 48 volt power. Yes, you do need 48 volt power for this microphone. I'm not too sure if 24 volt works with this. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, so you'll need 48 volt power for this mic. Now this interface is basically the cheapest way for you to get good quality audio as well as good quality audio to your headphones for a very cheap price of around 50 Australian dollars, maybe 60 sometimes. So yeah, it's a very good value interface. It's made fully out of plastic, and I made a whole review on both of these products, but how do they work together? Well, as you can hear, the sound is good. Now, there's basically no real good way through YouTube to be able to hear the noise floor of this interface with this mic. Basically, to hear the noise floor of this actual mic, you'd have to be in one of those really quiet rooms with all the audio acoustic panels and stuff. And in my room, that's just not going to happen because I have a computer on to record through this interface. So what I'll do is I will stop talking for about 10 seconds and you'll be able to hear the noise floor of this mic, but you'll probably mostly just hear my computer fan. But yeah, just turn up the volume and hear the noise floor, or you'll probably just hear the computer. So this mic basically has very little noise floor with this setup. I mean, basically any setup, unless it's some really cheap garbage mic like the BM800, which has a lot of noise, or a really cheap interface, will basically have very little noise. And this is the cheapest interface you can get that's from a reputable brand that's actually good. And same with this microphone. It's one of the cheapest condenser microphones out there that's actually decent. And yeah, the noise floor on these two hooked up together is very unnoticeable. I can barely hear anything. Through my headphones, I'd have to turn up the gain a load to be able to hear the noise floor. So in a realistic use case, you're never going to actually notice the noise floor of these two paired up together. So that is why I think these two paired up together are a really good combo. And it's my basic starter kit for audio if you're going to start out. And also a thing to mention here is that the interface, since it's only running at less than 50% gain, you will not really get any noise floor from the interface at all. Basically none at all. Because I have watched a video on the noise floor of this interface and it only starts creeping in at the high gains really. At about 45% gain, you will not hear any noise floor with this interface. So all the noise floor you would have heard would have been just from this mic. And this microphone is a pretty quiet mic for the price. I mean, it does have a fair bit more noise than the Behringer B1, but it still is a pretty good mic. So I hope this video did help you out in some way. If you do have any more questions about this setup, let me know in the comments below and I'll be sure to reply to all of them like I do with all my videos. So drop a like on the video, remember to subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.